Chug, 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 chug. Hell yeah. Another week.
This podcast sucks.
Episode
Welcome
13.
back, guys.
Welcome back. For all you reoccurring viewers, we love you.
Even to the new ones.
And the new ones, welcome. Welcome to the shit show, where two fans of Chicago sports really don't know what we're talking about, but we act like we do. I hope you enjoy.
Yep, we're here to talk to you about the Sox. Maybe not today because baseball's dead for the week.
Baseball's very dead. So is our team.
Oh. And the Bulls. We love the Bulls. We love
we are, man.
Bears. He loves the Hawks.
Yeah.
And we hate.
Yes, I do. No bashing them. I know you've been bashing them on your TikToks.
They ain't even worth bashing.
And then you say your favorite. You say your favorite team's the Lightning. You don't even like hockey, boy.
Hedman, man.
What's up?
Hedman.
Oh. Shut the. I was like, what did you say?
Have you even finished that TikTok yet? I've seen you had 10. You haven't got all your favorite teams yet?
No, dude. I'm on like day 13. For those who are wondering what we're talking about, it's like, what is it? For all major sports: basketball, football, hockey, baseball. Is that all of them? Did I get all of them?
Yep. Football, baseball, basketball, hockey.
So you just got to get all your favorite teams. And for me, it's Chicago teams minus the Cubs. It's the White Sox. And it's a filter that goes through all the major teams. And you got to get your favorite teams. And I'm on day 13.
It's what, 1 minute, right?
Yeah, for a minute. So you only have a minute to get them. And Matt got it on his first try somehow, which is unbelievable. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get it. Today's the day. And I don't cheat. So you know what I mean? I post my failures. And I'm taking a little break, you know what I mean, on day 13, and maybe I'll do it tomorrow.
I think I just tried number 3 yesterday.
I was gonna say I saw yours too. Yeah, you're struggling like me. You're getting like 1 or 2.
That was awful.
Yeah. All right, man. Let's jump into this episode. Big news. Dub Bears.
I know we just talked last week. We weren't nervous one bit.
Not at all. Not worried. I thought they'd wait a little bit. But
they had to get this done. Training camp was right around the corner.
Yep.
I heard hey, it wasn't scary yet. It wasn't scary because Caleb and Rome were showing up to everything.
Yeah, and I heard a report that said they asked Caleb about it, and he's like, "I don't deal with that." Like, you know what I mean? Like that's not me.
It's my agents. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, everyone's saying, "Oh, he's going to hold out. He's never going to play for the." Oh, shut up. Dude,
I'm so tired of the media making him something he's not. He looks like a good kid.
I know.
And you know what? Everything they said about what he was looking for in his contract makes sense. I'm all for
it. And you know what? I'm not going to lie. When he was playing at USC, there was a part of me that bought it right off the bat.
It was easy to because we didn't know him. Now we're doing interviews.
Exactly.
And breaking news. Yesterday, I purchased a Caleb Williams jersey and a Rome Odunze jersey.
Did you? You doubled up, huh?
And a new Bears hat.
There you go. Were they? Are they jerseys or like shirt jerseys?
No, they're jerseys. I got the orange Caleb Williams jersey, just like my.
Oh, you're a fan of the orange, huh?
No, I wanted a white one, but I'm fat. And I needed double XL, and they just didn't have it anymore.
Damn.
And I got the normal.
You had a Justin Fields orange, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I got the normal navy blue for Rome Odunze.
There you go. That's a nice one. I got a Fields white, their white throwback jersey, and I like the white look. And I'm like, oh, I like
the little shoulder stuff they have on it.
I do.
I almost got that jersey for Caleb.
Yeah, that's a nice one. But here's my thing, though. I'm a fool for thinking as a big man that I can keep a white shirt or jersey clean.
That's a fact, especially while watching football.
Through it. Yeah, exactly. I sweat through that collar. That collar's like it turned brown.
Because it's official. You got an official jersey, right?
Insane. Oh, and then like on my birthday, the first day I wore it, Jill bought it for me. I took some kind of shot that had chocolate in it. I think it was a blowjob shot. One of those things.
So you put it in your mouth, leaks down your neck.
Dude, and it spilled all over my jersey. As everyone who was there as my witness, they saw it. I literally started crying.
Are you
like
saying
it wasn't a
that,
full ball, but I was like tearing up.
Are you saying that you're to blame for Justin Fields' failures?
Absolutely not. I blame I'm not even gonna get into that. I can blame a lot of people.
You're gonna blame
I blame him. But
I also say too, it's hard to wear a white jersey on Sundays while watching football. You're eating, buffalo wings.
Dude, you don't think about that at all until you're actually wearing it and you're like, why did I get a white jersey?
You take it off while you eat and then you put it on after the food.
Yeah, I gotta get me one.
Can't wait to show you. I will do a reveal when it gets here sometime next week. I also, more news. This is off this topic, but a Jason Tatum shirt that I lost the bet on will be arriving here tomorrow.
Everybody relax. The man's gonna pay his bet. The bet, for those who don't remember or don't know,
might do a short with me wearing it, but regardless, I will be wearing that the next week's episode.
The bet was the NBA Finals. I bet that the Mavericks would get their butts whooped by the Celtics. Preston bet the opposite. I won the bet.
So Brandon, not my man Brandon Meyer, who made that beautiful flag in the background over there. But my other buddy, Brandon Denton, I'm back to name calling first and last names.
I was going to say name dropping again.
He says I don't pay my bets. He's like, well, I wonder when he's going to wear that shirt. It's coming.
Ah, there we go. I like it. You got other people on you other than me. I like it.
But no, these contracts were good. They're pretty standard, maybe a little high, but I mean, they can't go much higher.
Fifth year options in there, like you said, standard.
I like it. We could get over that mess, and now it's it's time to play. It's time to play.
Yep. Now time to prove yourself, and let's do this thing.
This is a sign, but yeah, I mean, I'm excited because it's official. Other than that, we knew this was coming.
Yeah, I'm excited for everything. I'm excited for the rookies reported, right?
Yep, and then training camp is literally in a week or so.
Yep, and then we got that Hall of Fame game coming.
Yep, that's
and Hard Knocks will be right around the corner as well.
I'm thinking we do a live episode that day. Get a little feel for it.
For the game?
Yeah, for the Bears Texans game.
I'm down.
I doubt if watching right now play, but we'll watch it.
Yeah. Hey, it'll be fun.
So stay tuned, guys. We'll watch. We'll talk.
Yep, I'm totally down for that. In other football news, Brandon Ayuk officially requested a trade. Requested a trade. Do you think he's actually going to get traded though?
I do not.
I don't either.
This guy's a beast. But I think he is lethal and crucial. I don't want to say the 49ers absolutely need him. They'd be crushed without him, but he is a meaningful player. And you have him,
absolutely.
Debo, George Kittle, Christian McCaffrey. You have not just good players, they're great players in every position. And they drafted that Ricky Pearsall guy, who's a pretty good player as well. I don't think he's going anywhere. He should be pissed off. They need to pay him. I don't blame him.
Oh, absolutely.
He needs to be pissed. But where does he go? Where do you think he goes if he does get traded?
Because
the Niners said they weren't. They said they weren't.
Yeah, they absolutely shut it down right away. This is definitely Ayuk and his agent trying to play tough guy.
Because you're probably getting traded to a bad team.
Yes, and I've heard rumblings that the Commanders could be in on something. The QB they just drafted, what's his name, Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
I heard that he's been talking on Twitter a little bit about Ayuk.
I mean, they got Terry McLaurin, but I don't know, because Ayuk's probably is. I won't even say probably. He's probably worth a first plus.
Oh, I don't know, man. I think Ayuk's really good. Well, and I saw someone too the other day say this on Twitter, and I fully agree. This is the first time as a Chicago Bear fan that a huge weapon is available via trade that I'm not like, Oh, we need to go grab him. We need to send an
trade
offer.
Rome Odunze for him right now.
Shut the frick up, dude. But you know what I mean? Like, how nice is that to be like, I'm happy. I'm happy with what we have.
And what's crazy is like you can't even. And he had a hell of numbers last year. And you know what's he has weapons. I think if he was the main guy, the only guy there, he'd probably be going to the roof, and he'd be talking. He's one of the most underrated wide receivers out there. Like I think he's a true number one.
I like Ayuk. Yeah, I mean that team's just so dang stacked, dude. It's like you were
Who's
saying.
Better, Ayuk or Debo?
Debo, I feel like, is more versatile. You could plug him into, I mean, you could put him in at running back. You know what I mean? Dude, I like Ayuk more though.
My thing is with that is Ayuk is on the field more. I haven't seen Ayuk have as many injuries as Debo Samuel has.
That's a big thing too. Is Debo is usually hurt 2-3 times a season.
Debo Samuel is more valuable.
Yeah, exactly.
But my thing is, I should have called for a lot. I hate to see him go to Carolina.
I know. I don't want to see him go
Arizona.
And then that's a lot of the time how people have their downfall.
Arizona would work out.
Yeah, I mean that'd be kind of nasty. Him on one side and then Marvin Harrison Jr. on the other.
Yeah, or I mean, like that wouldn't be a bad spot for him. New England needs a receiver, but you got some of those shitty teams that.
Nah, he's also on the wrong side of the color.
For what they know, that era's over there now. That's not like that. But
we'll see.
That was the Tom Brady
thing. Mr. Kraft cheese.
Oh god! Because now they got Gerard Mayo as the head coach over there. It's a different era over there.
It is a different era. We'll see. You know what though? I'm gonna enjoy the Patriots sucking for as long as we can.
I don't even care about the Patriots anymore. It's a different era.
Oh, 100%. The Chiefs are the new Patriots.
We don't need your karma, man. We need to move on and focus on the Bears teams. Let's not root against other teams.
I'm not rooting against anybody. Well, except the usual.
Yeah, we don't need to root against other teams.
I don't want to root against other teams, Mr. Constantly Facebook posting about the cheese people.
Well, that's all right. But you just said the usual.
They are the usual.
Those are some of the worst obnoxious fans. Screw them.
Yeah, I mean, I could talk all day about how much I hate them.
I hope they stub their toes. I hope they get a hangnail.
I hope nothing really too bad happens to them because I'm a nice guy. But I hope football is hell for you for an eternity.
Yes, and I hope Craig Goodwin's constipated for the next month.
Yes, absolutely. No, I hope he's constipated for all of football season.
That's about 6. That's about what, 4 months, 5 months.
It's a long time, man. It's a long time. Staying on the football track though. Let's talk some QBs.
Yeah, so I wish I had it up here. ESPN's execs put out. Can you get the list here, Jimmy?
The list of what?
So what's going on here? If you want to get your phone or your tablet out to Google this, the list of the execs put out a top 10 QB list going into the 2024 season. They put a top 10. We could say if we agree or disagree with it, and then me and Jimmy did our own list. Put them on the spot here. I forgot this is on me.
You didn't tell me this
in my preparation. I meant to write this down. I didn't do it. And I gotta keep Jimmy honest on his side.
No, this is pressing. He should have told me this before.
That's 100% me. I forgot to I don't know. But are you finding it all right? Because all you gotta do is 2024 execs. It's ESPN and the executives. Their list is actually, I remember some of it.
Okay. I think I got it.
I know number 10.
Sorry, this is Preston's lack of preparation.
Yep. Number 10 is Dak Prescott. Number 9, I want to say, is Jared Goff. No, I think he's 8. Did you find it?
Dude, I hate ESPN, man.
Oh, no, you went to the subscription one. There's a list after that that's about Jared Goff. I know Dak is 10. We'll give this a minute here. If not, we can just do our own list. It don't matter what ESPN says.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's just go with our own list.
Yeah, they did a list with like Zach said. I want to. There was some. Jimmy can't find it.
I see it. It's just
so ESPN won't let you look at it unless you subscribe and pay a certain amount of money.
Wait, I have an idea.
All right,
we got the list.
We have the list.
list.
The list is so they at 10 they got Dak Prescott. 9 they have Jared Goff. 8 they have Aaron Rodgers. 7 C.J. Stroud. 6 Justin Herbert. 5 Matthew Stafford. 4 Lamar Jackson. 3 is Josh Allen. 2 is Joe Burrow, and of course 1 is the Super Bowl champion, 3-time champion Pat Mahomes. Yeah, but I think it's a solid list. A few disagreements.
Yeah, decent list. Yep.
I think some of the orders
definitely have some. Yeah, let's get into it. You want me to go first, or you want to go first?
It's up to you. You want to go first?
I'll go first. I'll say it, and then I'll explain why I have him there.
Okay.
At 10, I have Aaron Rodgers. I think it's fair to put him there. He's obviously a great quarterback, but with the injury last year, also new team. I don't think it's fair to put him any higher than 10, but he's good enough to be in the top 10. I think he's going to have a good season, but obviously he's a lot older and he's an injury risk. So I think it's fair to put him at 10.
10. So you're telling me that he's better than 22 other quarterbacks is what you're trying to tell me. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. I'm assuming you don't have him in your top 10.
I won't reveal.
All right.
I will reveal. I'm not revealing now.
Yeah. You're just being a douche.
I lost you.
Uh-oh. We're still here. We can see
Pause.
We were paused.
All right, we're back.
All right, we're back.
So you had
Preston, I'm gonna need you to lock it in, dog.
We're coming back in. We're having issues today, but we're gonna get
technical difficulties, man.
We're gonna get through it.
All right, let's hear your number 10.
So number 10, I have Matthew Stafford. So he's coming off a 24 touchdown, 11 interception season. He's what's his yards? He's had about 4,000 yards. I just like his receiving core. Puka, the guy's a beast. He still got Cooper Kupp.
Hell yeah.
They got that running back. I'm drawing a blank on the name right now.
So am I.
Kyron Williams, I think. I don't think.
I don't know.
But they got going.
Kyrie Irving.
He was going. He was going off. But I like his weapons. I mean, he's getting older. He won a Super Bowl. He made the playoffs last year.
Bowl?
I think number 10's fitting for him. I thought that the execs list I had 5 is a little ridiculous. Thought that was
I thought that was kind of crazy too.
Don't think he's a top 5 quarterback in the league, but I do like him enough to be number 10.
Also, just want to bring up you were shitting on my Aaron Rodgers at 10 when execs had him at 8. Just saying. Just saying. All right, go ahead and say your 9. That's how we'll do it.
My number 9 is Matthew Stafford's counterpart that they flip-flop with, Jared Goff. Have him at 9. He's kicking some butt. He threw 30.
This is a weird list for you, man.
He threw 30 touchdowns. He threw 4,500 yards back-to-back years, or over 4,000 yards. He's throwing 30 TDs now. He's got Amon-Ra St. Brown, who's one of the best receivers in the game. What?
He threw me
out. Sam Laporta is a dog. He's got Jameer Gibbs is the best.
Let's see if he does that again, though.
I think he's done it 2 years in a row. I don't know why he wouldn't do it for a third year. He's got the best coach in the league. One of the best coaches
2 years
in
a
league.
row.
Jared Goff has played this well 2 straight years.
No. I was talking about Laporta.
Oh, Laporta will do it again. Don't disrespect Sam Laporta. The guy's the dog.
We'll see.
Give me him over George Kittle any day.
Hey, you're the one who won't trade me, Kittle.
Well, it's because of that league. It's hard.
It is. But all right, decent. I'll go to my number 9. You ready for this one? Brock Purdy.
Ooh,
Brock Purdy.
You know what? I don't understand why he's not on the top 10 list in execs.
I don't understand it either.
There's a lot of hate.
I think everyone calling him a game manager, saying he's not MVP caliber quarterback. I don't necessarily think he's MVP caliber, but I think he's definitely a top 10. Obviously, look what he did with the Niners. How could you not put him in the top 10?
He's been
the dude can play.
He's been in the league 2 years and made the NFC Championship both years, and the Super Bowl the second year.
Dude could play. He's proven it so far. There's really no argument here as to why he's in my top 10. Granted, he has amazing weapons, but he's taking advantage of that. Good for him. That's why I have him at number 9 for me. And yeah, you said the execs don't have him in there, right?
No.
Nope. At number 8, you might disagree here. I have Justin Herbert.
Fields?
What?
You say Justin Fields?
Justin Herbert. Now you're messing with me, throwing me off. Reason for that, I think he'd be a lot higher if he didn't lose all of his weapons. The man lost all of his weapons. They got a few. I think they drafted somebody.
You're drawing a blank right now, but I know.
Yeah, I don't remember his name.
But getting Jim Harbaugh is crucial.
Yes, crucial. I think he deserves to be top 10. That's why I have him at 8. But he lost a lot of weapons. Losing Keenan Allen is going to be huge.
But you think he could be good without him? He makes receivers good.
Yeah, 100%. But Keenan Allen's that guy. He's a great route runner who's going to get open. Keenan Allen was Herbert's dump off. If he needed to find somebody, it was Keenan Allen.
Don't forget, he also lost Austin Eckler.
Yeah, lost Eckler, lost Williams. Basically,
I don't
everybody
even know the
on that
receivers,
side.
to be honest with you.
I would have to look up their roster. But I think for what he's done so far, I think he deserves a top 10 spot. And execs, what are they? They have him at 6. So I'm kind of around there.
All right.
Yeah. Let's hear it. Who do you got at 8?
My number 8, which is weird for me. I gave this guy a lot of crap, but I don't know how I can't put him here. CJ Stroud. He was.
Okay. I like it.
Stats were pretty calm. 23 TDs, 5 picks last year. He threw over 4,000 yards. It was coming off Houston had a crappy year. They were the second worst team in the league, and he willed them to a playoffs, and they won a playoff game. And it was all because of CJ Stroud. Mostly because of CJ Stroud. We'll say all, but mostly. And he's a dog, and I got to give him number 8. He's got that fight. He's got fight in him, and part of it's overrated. I'm going to get a lot of flack because I talked a lot of smack about CJ. Hey,
when he first came in, I did too. So
I thought he was
overrated.
On that one. I still kind of do, but just look at this list. He's got something that we're going to mention when you find out they're not on my list, but he's got a clutch gene about him that those guys do not have.
He does. I like it.
All right. Number 7. I might get talked a little bit for why he's lower, like this low on the list or high on the list, however you guys say it. Brock Purdy, number 7. For all the reasons we said, he threw 31 touchdowns last year to 11 interceptions. He threw over 4,000 yards last year. He's only lost
Mr. Purdy.
He's lost 5 games in his career, one being the Super Bowl. And I think they would have went to the Super Bowl the year before that if he didn't get hurt.
Dude just plays hard.
He's spoiled with weapons. Let's get that out of the way. He's spoiled, but he's doing it.
But you can't blame him for it. You know
They're
what I mean?
They're not choking.
He knows how to use them.
They're not choking. He had a bad first half of the Super Bowl, but then he got the back in it, and they just couldn't finish it because obviously the Chiefs are the Chiefs. But Brock Purdy needs more love. I was also a guy that was down on him his first year. He showed me that he can do this over and over again. He's got just such a great, I don't know, everything about him is a good story, and I don't see it stopping.
I like it. I agree with you. Obviously, you had Purdy a little bit higher than you, but I like it.
I thought it was a pretty good spot.
Yeah. I'm going to go to my number 7. We were also very close on this one. I have CJ Stroud. Don't really have to go much deeper into it. Agree with everything you said. when he first came into the league. Thought he was overrated. Didn't think he was going to be much. Honestly, thought Fields was going to be better than him. He stuffed a big one down my throat hole. He did to a lot of people. He silenced a lot of people. I am a little worried that he's going to be the next Deshaun Watson.
Whoa!
Not off the field. Sorry, everybody.
Whoa!
On the field.
What's that even mean? Watson was a beast.
Yeah, he was a beast. Is he a beast right now?
He was gone for 2 years because off the field stuff.
All right, well,
that's a bad take.
Dude, you don't. Okay, so you take 2 years off and you're out of football forever.
Yes,
he's played football his entire life. You're telling me after 2 years he loses everything?
He had 24 cases against him, and CJ Stroud's not going to have 24 cases against him. I sure hope not.
Donald Trump.
Oh, is he number 6 on your list?
No, he's not. But yes, I worry that. I guess what I meant by that is I worry that he's going to have a decline. Don't be rolling your eyes at me.
I just don't get what you're saying.
For someone who didn't support CJ Stroud and called him a fluke.
If you're worried about him having a sophomore slump, and you're more so leaning towards like a Cam Newton-ish kind of thing, him and Deshaun Watson aren't comparable, is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. So he didn't play for the Texans either.
I think you are discombobulated.
Nope. I 100% stand by that, and I think he could have a drop off in his career. Now, as far as massages go, I don't know. Maybe he'll be fine about it. Maybe he won't go over the top with that one.
CJ Stroud, Jimmy owes you an apology for putting Deshaun Watson in the same sentence.
Preston, I didn't even think of that until Preston went there. I was thinking career-wise, not talking about off-the-field issues.
You said you were worried.
Strictly football. Football.
Yeah, but it matters because Deshaun Watson declined because he didn't play for like 2.5.
So you just think he lost all football skills?
Yes. Watson held out a year, got suspended for 11 games. That matters.
So he just lost all football skills.
Yes, that was it.
How old is he? He's still young.
Yeah, but he lost it. He's still trying to work himself back.
I don't know.
You got repetition. You got to keep playing. Guys, please comment. Who do you agree with, Jimmy or Preston? Put it down in the comments.
Put it in the comments.
Jimmy ain't going to like the results.
Let Preston know he's wrong and why.
Who do you got?
I don't think Okay. Take this fat one and shove it down your throat. Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
How many years did he take off?
2 years. But he played a sport.
You lose your skills after 2 years. You're so different.
Watson's got skill, but Watson, he fell off. Did Jordan have a court case against him? Did he have stress about getting arrested and going to prison?
Oh, he was stressed. So his football skills diminished.
That matters. It matters some. I won't say it 100%.
You're telling me everything goes away. Goes away.
No.
Whatever happened in now we're getting sidetracked here, but we're gonna get through this.
And Watson also had injuries.
Regardless, okay. So there we go. But that's what I'm saying, though. I'm saying I'm worried that could be a possibility of what happened.
You could say that any quarterback.
Okay, but regardless, I'm telling you what I think might happen, could happen. I'm worried about it a little bit. I would love to see him ball out. He's fun to watch. You're the one. Hey, you're the one who brought up the massages. Okay, I was talking strictly football, and you got treated with a Michael Jordan take because Jordan took off for a long time, and he came back and he beasted it up.
Basketball is different than football.
Oh, duh.
Wow.
Duh. All right, let me get to my next one. Okay. Everyone, like Preston said, everyone comment. Let Preston know why he's wrong. And then just let him soak in it. Let him soak in it. All right. I love you.
No, it's all right. Arguments happen, and that's why we're here.
Hell yeah.
That's why we're here.
Hell yeah.
And I'm ready. And you know I am.
Numbers, what'd you say?
I said, and I'm right, and you know I am.
You're not right. You're not right. You just disagreed. You don't know what to do when you disagree with someone. You get offended. You're like, yeah, you know. All right, we got to get through this. Number 6. You're probably gonna hate this one. Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow's at 6?
Joe Burrow is at 6 for me.
Why?
What has Joe Burrow done other than
He's been hurt a lot.
Yes, he's always hurt. And that's the only reason he's at 6. He's obviously got the skill. He's got the skill to be number 1 or number 2, 100%. But he's always hurt. And for that reason, I can't put him any higher.
So you're banking on him being hurt again this year?
Yeah, unfortunately. He's obviously another person that his career would be so amazing if he could just stay healthy.
He's been to a Super Bowl.
Ooh, Rex Grossman's been to a Super Bowl.
He's been to the AFC Championship game a couple times.
That argument ain't gonna get it.
He's not the 6th best quarterback this season.
Stay healthy, and then you go up.
I can't wait to see who you have at. Are you letting me go? Or do you have more retort on this Burrow situation here?
No, I got my 2 done. Your turn. No, I mean, I think the Burrow thing is stay healthy.
That was a rough. CJ Stroud wasn't a bad number. Your argument for that was ridiculous. And Joe Burrow at 6 is so wrong. I'm just expecting you to say Caleb Williams somewhere in your top 5 is what I'm getting ready to hear you say.
Maybe.
and
you'll have to listen to me. You'll have to listen.
Caleb and Trubisky.
You'll have to listen.
What am I at? 6?
Yeah.
At 6, I got Lamar Jackson.
And mine was bad?
What do you think he's higher?
I don't know. You'll have to wait.
So I know he was the MVP last year, and he's a 2-time MVP.
Putting the MVP at see, this is why, Preston.
He's a choke artist in the playoffs. He chokes in the playoffs. He's one of the reasons why they lost it.
Oh, he's been to an AFC championship game.
24 touchdowns, 7 picks. He does rush the ball a lot. He's a rusher, but he's got a decent arm. I love Zay Flowers.
Don't even call him a running back like you touches.
Mark Andrews is a dog. He's got weapons, got a good coach. I just don't think he's top 5. He has too many games where he chokes and he just falls apart in a clutch drive when the Ravens need it the most.
That's offensive, putting him where you just put him.
6?
MVP of the league, and you're putting him at 6.
Well.
You said mine were ridiculous, and then you pull that out of your ass.
I mean, the execs put him at 4.
At least top 5.
Yeah, I just think he chokes. That playoff was such.
I get the. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad.
Like he did.
I'm not even gonna back that up.
It wasn't all him. Coaching was terrible. The offensive plays were terrible. So remember, they ran the ball 3 times.
That was also that sucked watching. I thought that game was just
ugly. You were thinking the Ravens, and I don't really like. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the Ravens team, but Lamar didn't show up. Actually, he wasn't the only one, but it was awful.
Yeah.
So that's the bottom 5 of the top 10. Now, our bottom half of the top 10. Now let's get into the top 5.
Let's hear it.
This is going to make me sick. And I think it's going to make you sick. And I'm just going to go out there and just say it. Aaron Rodgers is at 5.
I get it. I think there's too many question marks.
So the last healthy year, he threw 26 touchdowns. And I forgot 26 touchdowns and 12 interceptions. That's a bad year for him. But the year before that, he threw 37-4. Rodgers is hungry. He wants it. I'm not going based off of last year or the year after that. I'm going based off of history. I don't like the guy. He's made me hurt. He's made me cry. He's made me sad. He's made me every feeling in the book.
I don't want to bring up my the reason why I have mental health issues, okay?
But I think he's going to have an awesome season this year, and I have him at 5.
I mean, I respect it. I don't agree just because it's going to be his first time playing with this team, but he's got a lot more weapons than he did in Green Bay.
He doesn't have Davante Adams, though.
True. Very true. hey, he's got some guys over there who could potentially be something like Adams. Where am I at? 5? My 5. Jalen Hurts.
What?
Jalen Hurts. How can you not?
Him on the top 10 on the exec list.
Yeah, I had a couple, I think, that were a little surprising.
What happened last year?
Last year was what?
They were 10-1. They choked. They lost the first.
Oh, I thought something happened. Yeah. I don't know what happened last year. But I think he's a he's a Lamar Jackson worse. Like, I can't give away my list here. But I think he's got a lot of weapons over there. Devontae Smith, AJ Brown.
Nope, AJ Brown's gone.
What?
AJ Brown's not on the Eagles anymore, buddy.
Wait.
You check it. I can't remember where he went to, but I'm pretty sure he's gone.
Why do I not remember this at all?
Where did he go? He went to.
Oh, I think you're. Why don't I, did this happen a while ago?
I thought he left. Unless I'm thinking of. I thought he left.
You're a jackass.
Where'd he go?
This is why I can't trust Preston.
Is he still on the Eagles?
Yes.
I'm drawing a blank. You know what? For some reason,
everyone right now, if you're at this part, give him so much shit. This guy thinks he's got everything locked in his head.
For some reason,
when did I miss that? I was like, that is not. You apologize to our viewers right now.
I'm sorry, viewers.
This is why this podcast sucks.
For some reason, I was 4 years ago. I almost told you he's not on the Eagles anymore. He's on the Tennessee Titans. But that was.
Oh, if you gave that to me, I would have ripped you open. Oh my God. I'm like, when you said that, I paused and I'm like, when did this happen? This is big news. Apologize. Go ahead.
Jimmy still got me worked up over the Joe Burrow take and the CJ Stroud and the Deshaun Watson thing.
Preston's football knowledge is coming through here.
My football knowledge is better once we're consistently in the football year. I know it all, but right now
we're a little rust. We're shaking off some rust.
Yeah, it is a lot of rust. There's always a lot of moves in the offseason. I thought AJ Brown was one of them. I guess,
dude. I'm like, okay, they had to have gotten someone big for him. I'm like, that's a big move.
Yeah, for some reason. Well,
are you thinking of Jason Kelce retiring?
But remember, AJ Brown was having a lot of issues on the sidelines last year.
Yeah, that's a lot of he said, she said BS. I mean, they obviously have proved that they can all work together.
But Hurts at 5.
Hurts at 5. I also may be a little biased because he's my fantasy quarterback. But yeah, man, I think Hurts is going to have a good season. I really do. I think he's a versatile quarterback. Can use his legs. I did hear though that they're a little worried about the tush push this year with losing Kelce.
They didn't change the rules though. So
they didn't change the rule, but I'm hearing that Kelce played a major part of it of why it was so successful. And I'm hearing they're not going to do as much, which is big, especially for you fantasy players out there, because he's not going to get those 1 yard touchdowns.
Is he 5th because of the tush push?
No. He's 5th because I think he's a good quarterback. And again, he plays. I don't think did he miss any games last year?
Get it confused. He missed 2 games. I think he did miss a couple of games last year.
Did he? Overall, though, dude's tough. I mean, he gets hurt, but man, he plays through it. I like that in a quarterback. I do. Number 4, Dak Prescott.
What? Oh my God, fucking Jimmy.
See, Preston does this all the time too. He calls me other friends' names, and to be quite honest, it hurts my feelings. It hurts my feelings. It makes me not feel loved.
What's funny is I haven't talked to Vinny
and he calls me other people's. That's unreal. Me and you talk multiple times a week.
I know.
Unreal. You owe my ass cheeks a kiss on both of them.
I'm writing a bunch of letters while looking at you and thinking of this. There's no excuses.
Yeah.
You got me worked up. You got me worked up.
Let me talk. Let me talk. Now, granted, the Cowboys didn't do much this year. He's got one of the best receivers in the NFL in CeeDee Lamb. Listen, I know we get shit on.
Jimmy,
rightfully so.
Who's their second wide receiver?
CeeDee Lamb. Well, now I'm drawing a blank. Let me pull it up. Play some music.
To this podcast Sox. So the Jimmy's takes.
If we had sponsors, that'd be a good time. Cooks. I didn't know if they still had. I thought so too. It still has him on here.
Michael Gallup left.
And then dude, Tolbert's on there. It doesn't matter. I still think he's gonna be good, and I have a hair in my mouth.
He's a pretty good, right? He's a pretty solid right.
Ferguson, decent tight end. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I got a beer here in my mouth. Ferguson, decent tight end. They got Zeke back, which I think is laughable. Lost Pollard, hurts my feelings. He's on my fantasy team.
He choked last
year. We'll see if again this is going into the season. I think he's earned top 5. I think he's earned top 5.
You got him at 4, so top 4.
Okay, but no one lists the top 4. Top 5, dog. P-Dog, let's hear it. What's yours?
Chokes all the time. I've bagged on him a lot too, but I think he's turning a corner here. Justin Herbert. Got him at 4. He's had some injuries.
See, hold on. This is my issue. You give me crap for Dak Prescott and say, who does he have? He has one of the best receivers in the NFL. Who does Herbert have?
Herbert doesn't need anybody.
Exactly. For all of you at home and for those who are listening to the audio right now on Spotify, yes, we are on Spotify. Go follow us. You don't know who Herbert's throwing to.
You don't, but it doesn't matter.
No, you don't.
It doesn't matter with that. Justin Herbert makes the people around him better. Dak Prescott is relying on them to make him better.
You can't say that when he had Keenan Allen, who was a vet who literally bailed him out of everything.
No, he didn't bail him out. He helped him.
His numbers significantly dropped without Keenan Allen on that team.
Justin Herbert's a dog. He deserves number 4. Give him the right coaching. Give him give him a good offensive line. Give him a defense, and this Chargers team could do a run. I don't think it's this.
Save it in your brain. At the end of this season, I would love to come back to this.
I'll just get ready to say it's not this season; it's the next season that's going to be huge for him. But I like him for this season. I think he's a top 5 quarterback.
We're talking about going into this season, not next.
It doesn't matter the Chargers' record in this case. Herbert's just that man.
All right.
Number 3, top 3 quarterback. I so much want to have this guy higher, but I can't be biased. Number 3, my favorite, my GOAT. Even though he's not the GOAT, but he's my GOAT. Josh Allen.
Respect.
He's dude, the guy, what's Josh Allen done? He threw 30 touchdowns, or he threw I don't even write it down, but he's got 29-18. His INTs need to come down. He turns the ball over too much.
Yeah,
it's why he's not top 2, but he had this is the stat I said out loud to you, but I didn't say the stat out loud, but when I said, oh, holy cow, 15 rushing touchdowns last season.
Yeah.
That's
you know
insane.
what? That was a big bet of mine last year was if he was going to have a rushing touchdown or
not. He's got heart. He's tough. They lost Stephon Diggs. That we'll see if that makes a difference for attitude.
They lost everybody.
They added a bunch of solid receivers. No one likes
Stephon
Diggs though. They lost Gabe Davis and Stephon Diggs. I like James.
Why did I say Knox?
He's on the team. Dawson Knox.
I meant Davis. I don't know.
Yeah, they also got Don Kincaid. He's got some weapons.
Yeah, Kincaid, beast.
But Josh Allen he's a stud. He's just not top 2, mostly because of the turnovers. Because he can win a big game. He can win a big game. But sometimes they lose because of him.
Yeah.
They
feel
win
for
because
him, man.
of the two, but
yeah. Is it me?
Yep.
Number 3, Josh Allen.
Yeah,
we agree on that one. Exactly what Preston said. He has one big games. He obviously needs to cut back on turnovers. Throws a lot of interceptions. He's just very aggressive, which at the end of the day, I can't be mad at. He's super fun to watch. Love when he gets heated. I mean, I think we both hit it spot on at 3 for him.
And that's actually what the list had of that too.
Oh, there you go. I didn't even look at the list until you brought it up. I had a few guys that the execs had, but I definitely took some guys that were out of the top 10 and put them in there. Now these 2 guys I struggled with. I was going to flip-flop them, but I ended up going
I don't know how you flip-flop anybody. That's a joke.
Number 2, I have the MVP of the league, Lamar Jackson. Like I said, MVP of the league. Now, to go back to what we were talking about earlier, he can't win the big game, especially, last year struggling. Kind of looked like a fool out there, to be honest. But if we're talking about a full season, man, he balls out. You can't argue with that. He does. He's, again, just like Josh Allen, exciting to watch. Dude's exciting to watch. That's the reason I love Justin Fields so much, is because I know a lot of people give those quarterbacks crap, saying that they're running backs, but man, there's nothing more fun to watch when your quarterback breaks a 90-yard run.
And that's just that Lamar has a good cannon too.
Oh yeah, he's got
gotten better.
Yeah, cannon for an arm. Yeah, and again, might be a little biased of me, but if the Ravens are on TV, I'm putting them on, because you can guarantee he's going to put up some kind of highlight. And again, MVP of the league. I don't know how you can argue putting him at 2.
Well, this is my opinion. This is how you argue it, because this is easily the top 2 quarterbacks in the NFL. There's no and, ifs, or buts. If you don't have these guys as 1, 2, you're simply wrong.
You switch that up, but
number 2 is Joe Burrow. There's no harder competitor than him. He's tough as nails. Guy's got a swag about him that no one else has.
Tough as nails so much he sits on the bench when he gets hurt a lot.
He threw 30 touchdowns, 35 and 12 the year before. He got hurt last year, 15 and 6. The Bengals have to protect him, and they will this year. They got a better offensive line than they had in the past. They got to give T. Higgins a contract. That's another guy we should have mentioned with Ayuk.
I love T. Higgins.
Traded. But T. Higgins and Chase, there's not a better 1-2 than that. Other than maybe Debo and Ayuk, but I think Chase and Higgins is better than that. They're just Joe Burrow.
That could be for another episode. Our top 5 or top 10 wide receiver.
Groupings. We'll do plenty. We got a few more lists in our bags before the sports pick up.
Yep.
But no, yeah, Burrow is the easy answer, number 2, and nothing's easier than this. Best quarterback going in the league is the 2-time they won 2 in a row. They've been in the Super Bowl 3 out of the last 4 years.
3-time Super Bowl champ, isn't he?
What? Three-time Super Bowl champion, been there 4 times. It's Patrick Mahomes, and it goes without saying. We don't even have to go.
I'm not even going to get it on my side. Yeah, mine's Mahomes, obviously. And if either of us had it otherwise, then something's wrong in our head.
He had no weapons last year other than Kelsey, and he still put up pretty good numbers.
Yeah. Now that argument, like you were saying about who was it that he creates? Oh,
Justin Herbert.
Yeah. Now, if you said that about Mahomes, like, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, I completely agree.
And not even it's worse. They were dropping.
Mahomes doesn't need anybody.
Kadarius Toney catch the ball. Scantling dropped a lot of passes. But when it mattered, he won his games. Mahomes willed him to the promised land again. And that was a down year for him last year based off of stats, 27-14. But my list was Stafford at 10. Or my list here, number 1 is Mahomes, 2 Joe Burrow, 3 Josh Allen, 4 Justin Herbert, 5 Aaron Rodgers, 6 Lamar Jackson, 7 Brock Purdy, 8 CJ Stroud, 9 Jared Goff, 10 Matthew Stafford, and I have some honorable mentions. Jalen Hurts is an honorable mention. You could argue he should be in there. He kind of fell apart last year. Tua is another good honorable mention. He just can't stay healthy, and he just isn't good in the cold.
You got a thing for the quarterbacks who can't stay healthy, huh?
Dak Prescott's a great regular season quarterback. Same with Kirk Cousins. Those are my honorable mentions.
I dig it. I have no honorable mentions because it's top 10 for a reason. And if you're out of the top 10, you can kiss my butt unless you're the Chicago Bears quarterback.
What was your top 10 again for the
yeah, let me read it off. We'll clip it and then put it on the tiki-taki and have people. My top 10. Number 1, Mahomes. 2, Lamar Jackson. 3, Josh Allen. 4, Dak Prescott. 5, Jalen Hurts. 6, Joe Burrow. 7, C.J. Stroud. 8, Justin Herbert. 9, Brock Purdy. 10, Aaron Rodgers. And that's going into this season. But yeah, let us know if you're watching this. Comment who you think's top 10 list is better and why it's mine.
And then let us know
wherever you're watching this. Yeah, let us know in the comments. Yeah, and then put your list down. Let us know your list.
Jimmy, I give your list, let's grade it real quick. I give your list a B.
You can't even give me the plus.
No, that Joe Burrow.
This is school all over again.
Joe Burrow
couldn't ever get those pluses.
Joe Burrow at 6 is a horrific pick, and then Dak Prescott at 4 isn't great. Those are my 2 biggest issues with your list.
I mean, stay healthy. Stay healthy. We'll talk. Stay healthy. We'll talk. That's the only reason.
What do you give mine? And don't just be angry just because I gave you a B. Don't be biased. Give yourself a clear head.
Well, I'm going to. I think my list was better than yours. I think you put a lot of guys up there who are injury prone and have a big question. You put Aaron Rodgers at what, 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's off the noggin. That's off the noggin.
Injured year. He's not injury prone.
Okay, but he's coming off a huge injury at a very old age. To a team he hasn't played with yet.
Jimmy, are you being hypocrite? You want me to call you out right now? You want me to put your bed to rest? Let's put it to rest. Lamar Jackson. How many playoff games has he missed in the last 3-4 years?
But you're talking about the MVP of the league. You're talking about the MVP of the league. Yeah, I hope everyone comments and silences your ass.
With your Seattle Kraken shirt on.
But you want to apologize?
What is that?
Yeah.
Don't tell
me. Preston's
don't tell me I didn't look like the Seattle Kraken jersey from the top of the
Preston is full of L's this episode. Just after L after L.
Jimmy's list is strong.
But you gave me a B. I think mine's better than yours. I would have given you probably a B+, and I would have given myself an A-.
I'm giving myself an A+ because I don't think any list is better than mine. You're damn right.
Well, I like the confidence.
Than yours. You're damn right. It's better than yours.
I can teach you, but I have to charge my milkshake brings on the boys to the yard.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man, that was good though. We got heated. You know what? This football season is gonna be fun because I think we're most passionate about football.
Well, yeah.
You think you're right about everything? I think I'm right about everything. Makes for good content. This Podcast Sox.
God, this list was your list. That
took us a while. We're gonna have to fly through this, so this isn't a super long episode.
That's fine. We're good. True people listen. True followers will listen.
Yeah, but we don't want it too long. All right, but Home Run Derby happened. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah. So parts of it was boring. They change the rules every year.
Dude, that's what I hate. They always change the rules.
But I will say, we talked about me always getting bets wrong, and yeah, I did air out some bets that were wrong. But guess who picked the Home Run Derby winner?
We got to get Preston his flowers, everybody. Preston got something right for once.
But good ending. I like it. Was cool. It was cool how it ended. It came down to about 10 feet. Whoever the hell, I'm already drawing the blanks now. Bobby Witt Jr. just missed at the end. Yep. But it was fun derby.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. I'm not a big derby guy, man.
It gets
I hate that they change the rules every year. It's hard to follow. I think he had a good pick with Hernandez winning. I'm a little biased with Bohm or Baum, however you say his name. I apologize if I said it wrong.
He was a dark horse that I thought.
Yeah, no, I like him a lot. I drafted him in fantasy league. I thought it was a good pick, and he's playing great this year. So I was kind of rooting for him. But I thought your pick was good. I would have backed you on that. But yeah, I'm not a super big derby guy just because of how often they change the rules. I miss the old rules.
It was entertaining, but like most Homer derbies, it's kind of boring in the middle. The championship gets a little fun, but after a little while, it's fun when it starts, and then it kind of quiets down.
Exactly. First round's awesome, and then after that, you're kind of like, I don't know what I did in my camera here.
And then we got favorite Homer derbies. What's been your? Do you have any Homer derby memories in mind?
See, that's a tough one. I go back to and I probably gonna botch it, but was it Abreu when it was it US Cellular? Yes. Was it US Cellular? Early 2000s? Yes.
2004.
And the only reason I obviously remember that so much
was at that home run derby.
Oh, damn. That's awesome. That would have been really cool to go to. But yeah, obviously reason I remember that is because it was in the Sox. Was it Cellular at the time?
04, I don't remember.
Was that we switched our damn
Probably
name?
Was.
Yeah, I was gonna say. But yeah, like nothing really about. He won that one, right? Or was it?
Don't remember.
Yeah, I should have looked it up, but yeah, not a super big derby guy. But yeah, I remember that one a lot because well, I mean, obviously not if I don't remember who won it, but no, it was just cool to see it in Chicago.
I obviously I don't have specifics, but I remember where Ken Griffey Jr. became my favorite player. He had the hat backwards and all the Homer derbies he participated. Won 3 of them. I remember the first year he won in '97 at Coors Field. Him versus Jim Thome. That was my first derby I kind of remember watching. It was cool. Larry Walker.
Miss Jim Thome.
99 home run derby was at Fenway Park. It's Fenway Park. I remember McGuire was going off, just hitting bombs. Ken Griffey also beat McGuire because McGuire was tired. And
damn.
So I remember Griffey winning that one. And then than them, back again. Guess who's back? Tell a friend. We had some interruptions. We're getting through this.
Yep.
Also about Ken Griffey Jr. I love that he beat McGuire in the Fenway home run derby, and then other memories. Those are my favorite. Then obviously you have memories of you probably remember Josh Hamilton going off in Yankee Stadium with the new rules. But I don't really care about that. But yeah, this was a fun one here. But yeah, I'm with you. Homer derbies kind of get bored. It's hard to watch every year. It gets boring.
Yeah, hard to put it year
White
after
Sox
year.
Players never did well. I remember Paul Konerko did it a couple of times.
I know.
Jermaine Dye did it a year. I think Maglio did it one, if I'm not mistaken.
Fred Thomas was in it.
Yeah. But they're normally out pretty early.
Yeah. But staying on the derby, did you hear that anthem?
Ingrid, what's her name? Andress or
Ingrid Andress.
Andress. So me and my wife were listening to it. I'm like, ew. And I'm like, she's like, and she's a 4-time Grammy winner or nominee. I didn't hear, but there's Grammys to listen in her name.
Dude, and it was nasty.
So
now you remember the Fergie rendition, right?
Yes.
Whose was worse?
Fergie's was pretty bad. But
Fergie's was bad, but this girl's was like.
I know Fergie could belt it out though at the same time.
Right.
I think this girl here is more of a studio artist. She's gonna blame it on the alcohol, and maybe she has a problem. I don't know. My thing is,
for those listening, she said that she was drunk during the anthem, and that's why she sounded bad. I don't buy it.
And then she went straight to go to rehab. Like, you got drunk. I don't, unless you have a problem. I don't know. But I think she's just doing that to make it sound better. Like, I got a problem. Like,
I feel like singers can sing when they're drunk. I feel like it doesn't affect them that much.
But that was
bad. Yeah, That was a shame.
Almost worse than Pete Alonso's performance in the home run derby.
Yeah, I heard he was trash, which is crazy because he usually plays pretty well in the derby.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just wanted to bring that up. I thought it was funny. I thought it was a terrible.
But she didn't forget any words, which is the most important thing.
True. So credit to her there, but it just sounded bad. It sounded like someone was trying really hard and just was not coming through.
Weekend? None of it was that great.
Sounded like a little kid trying to belt it out. But yeah, switching over to basketball here for the last topic of the night. Russ traded to the Jazz and then expected to get a buyout and then join the Nuggets and Jokic. How do you feel about that?
That means nothing. Actually hurts the Nuggets.
Yeah, people are like, "Oh, Westbrook and Jokic are gonna go off over there." I don't think it does anything.
Jokic goes off all the time, and Jamal Murray's the number 2. Russell Westbrook does not need to be playing many minutes. He needs to be coming off the bench.
I mean, other than it being entertaining and seeing Westbrook do some crazy stuff.
He's
like you
ring
said,
chasing now is what he's doing. He's part of that career where he's ring chasing.
Absolutely. And that's that era of players now who they're all doing that. And it's like, I'm almost looking forward to when they're on their way out. You know what I mean?
I liked Westbrook, but now these last couple of years, he's not like he was fine with the Clippers. But I just don't like this move. I don't like it at all. I think it could hurt the team a lot unless he realizes that he needs to be the first assist. He can't be ball dominant.
Yeah, I don't think I think it's a whatever move. I think it's honestly pointless. I don't know why they did it. I don't know how it happened.
Because I like Michael Porter Jr. He's a stud. Yeah.
I like that Nuggets team, and I don't know why Westbrook going to the Nuggets. It doesn't make sense to me.
I get why he did it. I don't get why they did it.
Yeah. And to be honest, this is how much I didn't care about it. I didn't even know he went to the Nuggets until you told me. And I said, he was traded to the Jazz, right? And you're like, yeah, but he's going to get a buyout.
The Jazz would have made more sense for him to go to.
Right,
he would have packed some stats on that.
Yeah, but
he can't be turning the ball over.
I don't understand it.
He can't be coming to Nuggets and turning the ball over because they are going to play meaningful games. As long as they're healthy, they have meaningful games this year, and they're going to have meaningful games in the spring and summer. He better be prepared to be safe with the ball. Don't be a ball hog. Give Jokic his. Give Jamal Murray his. Give Michael Porter his. Like, I want to see him 8 points, 12 assists. Focus on your assists. You're there to.
Yep.
I wonder if he'll start. I don't think he will.
I don't think so. But yeah, weird move. NBA is on the outs right now. We're not going to get NBA for a while. Not super excited about the Bulls, although I like the rookie we drafted. I'm excited about him.
Yeah, he had a hell of a dunk.
Man, he's looking nasty, and I'm liking his attitude. You know what I mean? Like, he's flexing on people and getting in their face. I love that.
What do you think that it's trending towards the Bulls keeping Zach LaVine?
Kind of looking more and more like it, huh?
I don't think anybody wants him. I don't think and you can't just cut him.
I don't think it's the Bulls want him. I think it's they can't find a.
I think they're looking like, you know what? And they said that they don't want to be the worst team. They want to compete for a playing game. We've been doing that for the last 5 years. So
Yep. I agree.
But guys, hey, that's another episode of this Podcast Sox. Subscribe.
This Podcast Sox. That was a good episode.
Subscribe to us. Share us. Every share matters. It helps us a lot. We're up to 56 subscribers.
50. Help us get to 75. We're close.
Let's keep going.
We're so close, man.
We're on YouTube at this Podcast Sox 1426. I believe is the username.
56. 1456.
1456 is the username.
You know why 1456?
Paul Canerco, Mark Burley.
Yep. Boomage.
But yeah, please subscribe and share. We appreciate it. We love you all.
Love you all as always. Thanks for the support. You guys kill it every time. We love you. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. It's Podcast Sox. Remember the name.
We'll see you next week. It's Podcast Sox.